Namaste friends, welcome to my channel. This is Tina Heals, or as some of you call me Ma. Don't forget to check out my new website srimatavidya.org, where I've brought together years and years of study, sadhana, upasana for you, simplified and ready to be used and reap the benefits of. So check out that website and check out the memberships of this channel if you want to support me. I have 4 books available for sale, two on Ucheshta Ganpati, one on the goddess Kali and one on the goddess Kamakhya. So make sure to check them out, and they're priced very cheap, $18 and $11. 2 books are $11, 2 books are $18, so check them out. Very recently, I have become the columnist for leading newspaper, Hindustan Times, and I would be writing many articles over the next months, so next few months, so please check them out. And also don't forget to check out my shows with Tata Sky, DTDH also, and many other vote platforms. Now let's get straight to the matter at hand. So today this video that I'm making is on request, and it is a video about Mahaganapati Tarpan. So before we commence into the actual practice of it, let us start with Mrigi Mudra and Guru Mantra. So Mrigi Mudra is like this. Join them together, place them on your Sahasrar and chant Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Obviously don't open your eyes. Now I'm making a video, so I don't want to close my eyes, so I'm intermittently opening my eyes, but you keep your eyes strictly fixed on the Ajna Chakra while doing this. Alright, now next step is, of course, before any puja or before any tarpan or anything like that, we have to chant the mantra of Mahaganapati. And we are doing the tarpan for Mahaganapati, but we have to chant this mantra. So hold Ganesh Mudra, alright? And today also, later on in the video, I'll be showing you 14 mudras of Ganesha. And I also have a mudra workshop, and I've also launched a new workshop on the Bijakshar Gang, which is the Bija of Ekakshara Ganapati. So if you're interested, drop me an email. Now we sit, we ground ourselves, because Mahaganapati resides in the Mooladhara Chakra. And very simply, now I'm introducing you the mantra to you, the 28 letter mantra. Om Shring Hring Kling Glong Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamadaye Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Kleen Glom Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamadaye Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Kleen Glom Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamadaye Swaha. 3 times we invoke Mahaganapati. Now before we get into the step by step, let us understand how to consecrate or create Vishesh Argha water. So this is a little koshakushi, in it is a little bit of Ganga Jal. Alright, and all you need to do is cover it like this and say Avahayami Tvam Devi Tarpaneha Sundari Ehi Gange Namastuvyam Savatirtha Samanvite. Deep breaths while you're doing this. Now make Ankusha Mudra and say Havam, Havim, Havum, Havam, Havam, Hava. And then 7 times Vam, 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 Vam. Alright. Havam, Havim, Havum, Havaim, Havam, Hava. This is the mantra. Alright? And then Vam, Vam, Vam with Ankusha Mudra. Now after this, your water is consecrated. And now in a separate copper plate, you need turmeric as well as a little bit of kumkum. Let us put a little bit more of turmeric because we want to make the Ganpati as big as our thumb. So it may take a little while to make. So just a little bit of water, little bits of water, not too much. And then we make it. And while we are making it, of course, we keep chanting the Mula mantra. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glom Ganganapate Varavarata Sarvajaname Vashamanaye Swaha. And we keep taking water, just enough. You don't want to make it too liquidy. It needs to be in a pyramidal structure. Alright? Pyramidal structure. Like a 3D triangle. And this is very, very good quality turmeric. It's ground from organic raw turmeric. And it has zero chemicals. So always try to use such pure and fresh ingredients. Om Shri Ring Kling Long Ganganapate Varvara Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha. Okay, this is the mantra that we are going to be chanting throughout. The Ganpati is almost ready. And just a little bit like that. Om Shri Ring Kling Long Ganganapate Varavarata Sarvajaname Vashamanaye Swaha. Remember that the point is not to down a lot of water. Alright? You don't need to put a ton of water. All you need to do is, even such a small plate can take 444 tarpans because you're going to be dropping water in very little quantity. So this is our Ganpati ready now, and if you can see, now we're going to decorate him with a little bit of kumkum and a little bit of love. Alright, now we have I made a big blob here, but you know, I just want to get it done because I don't want you guys to lose interest. Like, she's just going on and on with the turmeric Ganpati. Alright, so now we've created a pyramidal structure like this, but don't make it too pudgy or don't make it really stiff. The point of Tarpan is when we apply the mantra 444 times, different versions, variations of it, we melt away. You see the stiffness of form? We melt that stiffness of form. In fact, today I will share with you a little bit of what I discovered about Tarpan. Doing this since I was a child and can you get me a napkin? Doing this since I was a child and what I have got from it. So the structure is a pyramid, right? So in quantum language, we will say it is a particle because we have observed it. And when we apply water with the beach sound, that is the mantra, we melt that particle we collapse that particle into a wave function. And from there again, all possibilities are awakened. You know, when the observer's paradox. So when an observer watches, right, the particles is a quantum experiment, the double slit experiment. It's very famous. So when you observe an atom, it moves in a certain way and creates a particle, becomes a particle. But when you don't observe the proton or the electron, they tend to create waves. all right, wave structures with infinite possibilities. So when we are full of drudgery, full of, pain, sorrow, we have responsibilities, we have to do well in life, we need to, prove to others. So when we lead this kind of a life, we become stiff. We have observed our life, it's a particle. There are no new possibilities. And this drains us. That's why Tarpan is one of the best ways to create new possibilities by reaching the quantum state by collapsing the particle into becoming a wave again. So from there, from infinite options, you can pick and choose the life you want. What is it that you want? Health. We all, although we come from different countries and different places, different cultures, our motivations still remain the same. We want food. We want a nice place to stay. We want to be able to look after our children. So if all our motivations are actually aligned, then why is there so much disparity in the world? Children are hungry, starving. Why is this happening? Tarpan collapses that particle that you have become, of that rigidity, and takes you to your quantum state of allowing infinite options. From there, you get to pick and choose the life you want to create. So if you are interested in a Tarpan by me, then drop me an email, tina@tinahills.com. For a limited period, I'm offering the Tarpan at a discounted rate. So definitely allow yourself the pleasure of going into that quantum state, collapsing that particle, and reaching that wave state of infinite possibilities. Perfect. We've got our Ganpati ready. We've got the Tarpan water ready, and we've got everything ready. Of course, I will not be showing you the real Tarpan. I'll just get briefly into it. All right. Now, before anything, this Tarpan is of Mahaganapati. Mahaganapati. Now, many people ask me that who is Mahaganapati? Again, what is the difference between Ganapati and Mahaganapati? So, the thing is that they are both the same. One is the root and one is the form. Maha means great. In Sanskrit, Maha means great. So it directly translates to the Ganapati who is great, who is Parabrahm, the absolute. Alright? And Mahaganapati is the Mula or the root, and Ganapati is the form. Alright? Now, as I just said, that Mahaganapati is Parabrahm. Alright? Parabrahm. Now, Mooladhara Chakra, which is at the base of your spine, which is red in color, which is connected to the earth element, that is his seat, the Mooladhara Chakra. Bij of that is Lam. Now, there are 6 main forms of Ganapati, there are 32 or 31 actually, but 6 main forms. Mahaganapati, Haritra Ganapati. Again, another form of Ganapati, Haritra, that is connected to Bagalamukhi. The color yellow, Haritra yellow like turmeric, with yellow clothes also. I will be doing more videos on Haritra Ganapati. So, keep a lookout for that. Now, Ucheshth Ganapati, of course, and Lakshmi Ganapati, Shakti Ganapati, and Heramba Ganapati. Heramba Ganapati is also one of my favorites. I regularly do prayers to 4 Ganapati: Mahaganapati, Ucheshth Ganapati, Heramba Ganapati, and Veera Ganapati. These are my 4 favorite forms, and 4 is of course, all of them are my favorite actually, but over different time frames in my life, I have taken upon the task of doing sadhanas of different Ganapatis. So Chishta Ganapati and Mahaganapati are standard. And Hidamba also actually. But I will be getting into all the Ganapatis slowly, and we will be learning a lot. So let us know a bit about Mahaganapati. He is red skinned, and this deity's being red color is a direct connection to the red shift. Galaxies that move far away from us are seen at a red shift. So Mahaganapati is, as I said, that Ganapati is directly the power of quantum gravitation, the power of graviton, the quantum graviton. And it means that Mahaganapati is ever expanding. Energy is ever expanding. Okay, so, Lalita Tripura Sundari is red, Bala is red. So this is the secret, ever expanding. His reach is ever expanding, Mahaganapati. And he has 3 eyes, Trinetra, and he has 10 hands, okay, Dashabhuja. And his Shakti is on his left, just like Uchishta Ganapati. And he represents the deepest secrets of the form of the energy that is Ganapati. Alright, and the outer form is Ganapati. The inward form is Mahaganapati. When you realize him in your Mooladhara, coming up all the way to Sahasrara, and taking the form of Kameshwar, Kameshwari, merging in your Sahasrara, that is when you realize that Mahaganapati is the internal experience of Ganapati, who is the outward form. Now, very, very deep treatise, very deep this treatise is. His wife or Shakti is on the left, and she is white, alright, and white again, white is a color that holds in it all the colors. White also symbolizes purity, auspiciousness, a new beginning. So, Mahaganapati's supreme consciousness, supreme consciousness. The Tarpana of Mahaganapati, worship of Mahaganapati, mantra ucharan brings happiness, prosperity, brilliance, brilliance of the mind. Yellow is, turmeric is closely associated to Ganapati, and yellow is actually the color of primordial intelligence. Now one thing, these are pan leaves, and the turmeric Ganapati is placed on the pan leaves, like on the pan leaf like this. Okay, this is okay. So the pan is very important. Beetle leaves. Okay. Now let us come back to brilliance. Ganapati Tarpan gives complete brilliance, so you can do it if you have like a child who is not studying or doesn't listen to you or cannot concentrate. Then Ganapati Tarpan, if you can learn and do it by yourself, great. If you can't, you can get it done through me. And it definitely shows very quick results. In fact, out of pujas and all of this, Tarpan and Homam are very, very quick yielding when it comes to results. So, once the energy of Ganapati or quantum graviton is realized within, it becomes Mahaganapati. That's when we are connected to the force of gravity. Whether we like it or not, we are connected to gravity, because that gravity is what holds us on earth. But when we realize Mahaganapati, the way the earth holds us is a little different. The way we engage with these cosmic forces, gravity, electromagnetism, this weak nuclear force, the strong nuclear force, the way we interact with them through Tantra, that's what makes this different. Yeah, we know gravity exists, great. We are here stuck on earth because of gravity. But gravity is conscious. And by engaging in these spiritual practices, we connect to these cosmic forces. Alright? So once we realize Ganapati within, the Mooladhara activates. Once the Mooladhara activates, the Kundalini resides in the Mooladhara, coiled in 3.5. And once Mooladhara, the seat of Mahaganapati, activates, the Kundalini rises. And we experience liberation. So, Tarpan is a sure short way to not only getting what you want in the material world, but it is also a sure short way to get what you want in the spiritual world. Moksha, knowledge, primordial knowledge. You just get to know these things through intuition. Now, Mahaganapati helped none other than Maheshwara, Lord Shiva, to destroy Tripurasura demon. Alright? Tripurasura was a very, hegemonic demon who was creating havoc. Shiva ignored Mahaganapati and went ahead and couldn't win. So that's when he had to appease Mahaganapati, and then he received success, victory. Shiva is the yogi, the higher self. The higher self must submit to Mahaganapati to defeat the demons of ego, anger, greed, hatred. So this is the deeper meaning as to why Shiva and the story behind Shiva and Ganapati. So 40 tarpans, 40 to 44 tarpans, and that means 404 tarpans are given in one sitting. 40 or 44 is days. So you need to do this every single day. If you can do this, it takes about 44 minutes. If you can do this, then you will be able to connect to your Mooladhara chakra, understand grounding, mastery of the earth element. So money, finances, all this is the earth element activation. So tarpans also remove all obstacles. All obstacles will be removed by tarpan. Once 44 tarpans are done, every single day, 44 days are completed, we will not only become physically strong, beautiful, glamorous, we will also become mentally agile and inspired. Now, 444 tarpans, how are they arrived, right? So, the Mahaganapati Moola mantra is of 28 bijaksharas or seed sounds. What is the mantra? Om, Shreem, Hreem, Kleem, Glaum, Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaye Swaha. So the first, they're divided into 3 groups actually, the tarpans. But here I'm breaking down how 444 is arrived. So Mahaganapati Moola Tarpan is offered as the first set in the beginning, 12 offerings, which is Om Shring Ring Kling Long Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamaniye Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Alright, this is how 12 offerings are done. So when you take the water like this and you hold your hand like that, the water should only fall from these 2 fingers, not this. So when you hold it like that, Om Shring Ring Kling Long Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamaniye Swaha, then drop the water. Tarpayami Namaha. I have very less water suddenly. So I'll show you again. Om Shring Ring Kling Long Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamaniye Swaha. Tarpayami Namaha. When we say Tarpayami Namaha, then the water is dropped on the turmeric Ganapati. If you don't have a turmeric Ganapati, then you can do it on your Ganapati, or you can get a Shwetarka Ganapati the size of your thumb. I have some of those. If you are interested, drop me an email and I'll give you all the info. So, how are these 444 tarpans arrived at? 12 times Mahaganapati Moola mantra, Then Tarpan for each Bijakshar, which is 28 into 4, 112. For instance, Shrim Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, Klim Swaha, Rem Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, Shrim Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, like that. Alright? Then at the end of each Bijakshar, one Mula Mantra Tarpan is done, which is again 28 into 4, so 112 times. So when we say Om Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, then immediately after that Om Shrim Reem Klim Glom Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashwani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, or we say Shrim Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, Om Shrim Reem Klim Glom Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashwani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, like that. Okay. Now at the end of the 26 Avarana Devatas, whose names we take and we do Tarpan, and 26 into 4 times we do Tarpan for each Avarana Devata, that is 108 times. And after Tarpan, for Avarana Devatas, we again chant 4 times Mula Mantra. So again 26 into 4, which is 108. This is how we arrive at the number 444. It sounds intimidating, but honestly it is not that intimidating. It's pretty easy. Take a Tarpan class with me, get a Tarpan done on your name and learn. And you will get notes after your class. As I said, for a limited period, I am offering this at a discounted rate. So, contact me, tina@tinaheals.com. Now, with the water, today I am using the sugarcane water for Tarpan. But if you're using Vishesh Arga water, you can put condiments like cardamom, powdered, not whole. Cardamom, clove. I've got some cardamom here to show you. Cardamom is what we call ilaichi. Can you pass that ilaichi there?
Ilaichi.
That one. The cardamom. The spice.
Oh, the spice.
No, at the back.
Oh, this.
Alright. So my baby is my helper. Alright. So, what you need to do is, you need to take out the cardamom, then you need to split it because you can't grind the whole thing. And then you need to take out the inside of it, which is like this. And then you need to powder it. Powder it in the Ayurvedic thing that comes and you can make it. Alright? Very tasty. You can put it in the mouth also. Very refreshing. Cardamoms. Cardamoms are really powerful spice. But too much of this can cause pitta dosha. So be careful of that. Don't have the whole thing. You have to take it out and then do it. Clove. Clove we know. I had some clove here. I wonder if there is any more. We all know clove. So clove again powdered. Edible camphor. Very rare to get. Edible camphor. I've got some camphor here. They say it's a Bhimsheni camphor, so you can put a bit of that. Sandalwood paste, again. Can you pass me some sandalwood from there?
Sandalwood. Okay.
And sandalwood paste, you can put. Alright. So, all fresh ingredients for Diwali. Okay, a little bit of sandalwood powder. I love sandalwood and the smell. Oh my god. Just put it on my head because I love sandalwood. Alright. Now, so these condiments will go in. Let us discuss the condiments one more time. Cardamom, clove, edible camphor, sandalwood paste and saffron. So you ground them all together, then put them in the Vishesh Arga water. Now you've made haldi. Now you need to adorn with also sandalwood. So kumkum I put, and I'm going to put a tiny bit of sandalwood. Alright. Bit of sandalwood on the sweet little Mahaganapati that I made. Right now he's just relaxing. It's going to start all the work soon. I am doing Tarpan for a very dear friend of mine on this Ganpati immediately after. So, yeah. Now, place on pan leaf. What is pan leaf? Let me show you again. Yeah. They're called beetle leaves. They're like this. Alright. Now, when people do tarpan, they oftentimes put crystals in between these two fingers, or gold ring and stuff like that. If you don't have them, you don't need to. Just make sure the water falls through these two fingers, not through the tiny finger. Now, Achamar is the next step. We've done Guru Mantra and all of that. But we will again do Guru Mantra and Sankalpa. So, Om Gang Atma Tattvayang Swaha. And you take the water like that. Don't drop it. Right here. Om Gang Atma Tattvaya Swaha. Alright. Then Om Gang Vidya Tattvaya Swaha. Om Gang Shiva Tattvaya Swaha. Alright. Some more water. Om Gang Sarva Tattvaya Swaha. After this, take some water and just cleanse your right hand. Always keep a little towel with you, because it's best not to, and it's best to do puja with a sari on, because it is traditional, it is very beautiful, of course. And during the bigger pujas with me, the 8 times kavach and also tarpan, you will offer a vastra to the deity. I will buy a sari and I'll offer it to the deity in your name. Now you can decide to let me have it, or you can pay for the shipping and receive it. So that's there. Achamariyang is done. Now pranayam. Pranayam is very, very important. And after pranayam and we'll do Guru Mantra again, then we'll go for Sankalpa. So sit erect, preferably Padmasan. If you can't sit in Padmasan, Sukhasan. And then Anulom Vilom, I've shown many times. Inhalation through the left, retention, exhalation, suspension. Exhalation is typically double inhalation. Alright, so this concludes one. And I hurried it up because I'm doing a video. I'm not going to infinitely sit there and do pranayam. Then you guys are not to watch, right? But you get the gist. This is how you do the pranayam. If you want to know more about how to do pranayam, you can also do 10 counts of Kapalbhati. Immediately, you will feel calm and collected. Alright? Look who's here to do Tarpan. This is my baby. Her name is Soma. And Soma is like, the Amrit. The Amrit that falls from the Sahasrara. Hello. Now back to Tarpan. So after this, we are going to do again Guru worship. So you can do Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. And then Sankalpa. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopa Shantaye. And then after this, we are going to look at the Kalasha, right? And we keep the Kalasha in front and we recite a shloka. Brahmando dharatirtini karai sprishtani te sve tena me deva Tirtha Dehi Divakare. And then after that, the Vishesharga water we've already prepared. Now Viniyog and Nyas. Very, very important. So we start by saying Ashra Shri Mahaganapatir Mahamantrasya Ganakarishi Nichidra Gayatri Chandaha Shri Mahaganapatir Devata Glam Bijam Gleam Shaktim Gloom Kilakam Shri Mahaganapati Chaturavritti Tarpane Viniyogaha. And now after this we are going to come to all the Nyas. So we are going to do Karanyas. Now all this will be taught in the workshop. If you are interested to learn, drop me an email. Glam Angushtabhyam Namaha. Glam Angushtabhyam Namaha. Glim Tarjanibhyam Namaha. Glum Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Glaim Anamikabhyam Namaha. Glah Karatalakara Prishtabhyam Namaha. Now, Ridyadi Nyas. Glam, Tarjani, Madhyama, Anamika, Glaum, I missed that, Glaum, Kanishtika, Bhyam Namaha, then Glah, Karatala, Karaprishta, Bhyam Namaha. Hridayadi Nyas, Om Glam, Hridayaya Namaha, Om Gleam, Shirasi, Swaha, Om Gloom, Shrikaya, Eva Shat, Om Glaim, Kavachaya, Hum, Om Glaum Netratrayaya Vashat. Om Glah Astraya Phat. Om Bhurvuvaswaromiti Digabandha. Now Dhyanam. Bijapura Gadeshu Karma Karuja Chakrabja Pashotpale Vrihyagra Swaveshana Ratna Kalasha Pradyota Karambhoru Teyo Vallabhaya Sapadamakara Shilshot Jwala Tibhushchaya Vishot Palli Vipatti Sangsthiti Karo Vignesha Ishtarthada. The meaning: he holds a pomegranate, a club, a sugarcane bow, chakra, blue lotus, rope, flowers, paddy plant, own tusk Swadanta. Hugs his wife or consort. Vallabha literally means wife. So Vallabha Mahaganapati is very important in the tradition of Sri Vidya. The first mantra that is given in Sri Vidya is Mahaganapati, and then of course Bala and the rest follow. And a kalash he holds of precious gems in his trunk, and I bow to him, who is the cause of creation of the universe, sustains the universe and annihilates the universe. I bow unto him to grant my wishes. Alright, and then we do Pancha Puja, Lang Ityadi Pancha Puja, which is Om Lang Prithvyatmikayai Gandham Samarpayami, Om Ham Akasha Tatvatmikayai Pushpai Pujayami, Om Yam Vayu Tatvatmikayai Dhupamagrapayami, Om Rang Agni Tatvatmikayai Deepam Darshayami, Om Vam Jala Tatvatmikayai Mahanaivedyam Nivedayami, Om Sarvopachara Sarvatatva Samarpayami. And this is done with all the articles, like Gandham is sandalwood paste. So Lang Prithvyatmikayai Gandham Samarpayami, and you put sandalwood on the deity. Alright, and in this case the Ganapati that we created. So if, as I said, if it's a bit too complicated, definitely get the workshop, because That is how you are going to be able to piece together the whole story. You need to see it done in front of you. Now, who all can benefit? Pitri dosha people. If you have any kind of ancestral debris, Pitri doshas can be relieved. Total karma clearance. Gum awakens Ganapati Tattva, and Glaum purifies the earth element and expands awareness. That's how we manifest everything. Everything that we manifest is earth element. Money, house, cars, earth element. That's why Mahaganapati Tarpan is so good for financial abundance. Okay. Now, and before we begin, if you are going to take a workshop with me, even if you get a Tarpan done, sometimes at the beginning you can see that you experience pain in the bone and the joints, also laziness and fatigue. And then gradually, as you keep up the practice or you get more Tarpans, you will see that suddenly you get a mental inspiration and mental abilities are heightened. Then physical abilities are heightened. Negative karma from the Pitris are stored in the bones. Alright, so those who are connected feel a floating sensation with this. Active, alive, aware. Now, Abhishekam of deity, you should not do this on the turmeric idol. You best do this on a separate Mahaganapati idol, alright, or a yantra. Best is Mahaganapati yantra. And I get my stuff from Rishikesh. Actually, my Mahaganapati yantra is very old, so I have ordered a Mahaganapati yantra that should be coming to me in a few days. And then I'm going to show you guys how to do Abhishekam properly as well. Now, all of this, if you don't want to make the turmeric Ganpati, just use yantra. If you have a yantra and you want to make this, then place the yantra, then place the palm leaf, and then place the Mahaganapati that you just made with turmeric. Alright? And so Abhishek will have to be done with pure water or Ganga Jal, and not just pure water which has to be energized like Visheshargha, which I showed you in the beginning of the video. Milk, I don't use milk, I've used coconut milk. Curd, alright, cashew curd you can use. Ghee, I've used sesame oil for that. Sugar, I've used some jaggery. Honey, alright, so first you bathe the deity with that and then again water. Now there are 14 mudras that I also teach in my workshops, which I will just run through quickly today. If you show these 14 mudras to Ganapati, I'll actually be making a separate video on this, but let's do a quick run through. Danta mudra, Pasha mudra, Ankusha mudra, Vigna mudra. Vigna mudra can also be kept here. Vigna mudra. Okay, Parashu mudra, Modaka mudra, alright, Abhaya mudra, alright, then we have Chakra mudra, and Chapa mudra, Gada mudra, Padma mudra, and Ladduka, and Bijapura mudra is like a heart. It's very pretty. Bijapura mudra. So I'll be teaching you all these mudras in the classes. There's a special mudra and bij, Glom bij and mudra class that I will be launching. The gum bij is already launched. So if you're interested to book that, drop me an email. Now also Mahaganapati is forever immersed in Yoga Nidra. I teach Yoga Nidra as well, so if you want to learn, I'm there for you. Now, 28 lettered mantra, how do we chant this? So with Om, you visualize his elephantine face. Okay, the mantra, let's do this one more time. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Glom Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha. With Shreem, Lakshmi Narayan. With Hreem, Gauri Shankara. With Kleem, Rati and Manamatha. With Glom, Bhumi and Varaha. With Gam, Siddha Lakshmi and Mahaganapati. And when we say Ganapate, we worship his feet. When we say Varavarada, we visualize him showering us with blessing from the Ratna Kalasha in his trunk. Sarva Janam Me Vashmani Swaha. Now the literal meaning is, let people be subjugated by me. Now this is a cipher. Me is Mahaganapati inside us, the Tattva of Mahaganapati. And people is the universe, a mundane reality. So this is it. And when we say Swaha, offer it to fire. This is how the practice is to be done when you're chanting. You can chant just the Mula mantra. If you can't do Tarpan, you can get your Tarpan done by me and chant the Mula mantra with mudras in your place of residence. Now, after we've done all of this, we've shown him the mudras, then we are ready to start Tarpan. So, the process of Tarpan, as I said, that let me show you some. It is beyond my capacity to show you the whole thing, but let me make place here and show you a little bit. I guess you don't get to see that. You get to see this part, I guess. I guess here. I can move a bit. Let me just place this here. Okay, no, this is going to be hidden. So we are going to have to move a bit, alright? I will move a bit. And of course, without asana, you can never do spiritual work. So, can you see? Okay. Yeah, now you can see. Alright? So, simple. Let us start up. First set of 12 offerings we will do. And how will we do it? Simple. We take this and we hold it with the left hand. And we obviously keep it in front because I can't. I'm showing you like this. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Okay. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. You get the gist. This is how 12 tarpans are done in the beginning. And then immediately after this, we say Om Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Then one time we say Om Swaha Tarpayami Namaha, and then we chant the Mula mantra Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Then again we say Om Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shring Ring Kling Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. So this is the Bij mantra Swaha, then comes 4 times, and then immediately we start up with Shring. So, again, Shrim Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shrim Rim Klim Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Alright, Shrim Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. Om Shrim Rim Klim Glong Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashmani Swaha Tarpayami Namaha. like that. Okay, so as Shreem, then we do Reem, then we do Clean, then we do Gloum, then we do Gum, then we do Vara Vara. So we break it up like that, and that is how 444 Tarpans are offered, right, on the thing. And slowly, another thing is, I forgot to tell you the most important part is, after the Tarpan is done, we again get to do the Hridayadi Nyas. Om Glam Hridayaya Namaha, Om Gleem Shirasi Swaha, that whole thing. And then at the end we say, first we had said Om Bhur Bhuva Swarum Iti Digbandaha. This time we say Om Bhur Bhuva Swarum Iti Digdimodaha. Okay. Digvimokaha. So Om Bhur Bhuva Swarum Iti Digdimodhaka. Okay, Mokaha. Right? So we open up. This was clockwise, we locked, anti-clockwise, we open. Alright, now why do Tarpan? This is very, very important. Why do we need to do Tarpan? Right? Many of you may ask. So it increases happiness in the family. You can reach your goals. You can find the love of your life. If you're unable to get married or find someone, you will do that. Positive energy radiates, heals all kinds of mental diseases, bipolar, also anxiety and all that, all right? Rids all diseases, all kinds of diseases, can solve any problem. Sankalpa, remember? Lifespan is increased, wealth is got, strength, body and mind and soul, fulfillment, so overall sense of fulfillment, greatness, fame, writing, poetry and all of that, amazing, enjoying life, what comes at you. You enjoy that, you're not complaining all the time, all right, you enjoy that. And ultimately, moksha also, it leads to moksha. What do you do with the water? Now you've done all this and the turmeric Ganpati is full of water. What do you do with it? Take a bath with it next day. Alright, take a bath with that water. And that's it. That's pretty much it. The dissolution part. As you're doing the Tarpan one by one and the Ganpati is dissolving. The dissolving is like samhara. Like let all your stiffness, your fixedness, let it melt away. Let the Tarpan melt away the fears, the obstacles. And also when you watch the Tarpan, you'll see divine grace flowing. Okay? And also the way when we do Tarpan, we thank Mahaganapati for allowing this flow of life. Mahaganapati is Jala Tattva. That's why Tarpans are so effective. Jala Tattva. So that was my class on Tarpan, introducing it to you guys, because many of you, you don't know what this class entails or what it is. This is what it is. And if you book it with me, you get to watch it, or you can even get it recorded and view it at home. Alright, thank you so much. Many blessings. Please consider becoming a member of the channel. With a small donation, you will be helping me greatly. As well as consider booking your Tarpan. I have one seat open for Diwali. If you're interested, let me know and we'll get straight to it. Thank you and namaste. Full, can you close it? No, I'm not going to get full. Can you close it?
Okay.
Bye-bye.